Hey everybody, PK21 back with Medli Guide today. So, Medli, yeah, she's definitely one of the more confusing characters in the game. Kind of like more confusing than Zant, but not quite as confusing as the Summoning Gate. I don't know, that's kind of where I'd put her between. Okay, so yeah, I actually did manage to get a hasty attack weapon for her already, and she definitely needs hasty attacks. It helps a lot because her attacks have a lot of safety issues. But other weapon skills you want are Strength 2, 4, 5, and 6. Out of those, 5 is the most replaceable if you want to use Strength 3 or Strong Attack. Those aren't like that great at attacking, but you can use them if you want. Or if Light Plus, but you really shouldn't, but if you want to, I don't know. Versus Dragon or versus Undead, no healing, and Finishing Blow Plus. For the other skills, that's not anything too impressive or different or anything. So, Medli's a light character, and I'm really annoyed at that. I'm really annoyed. She should have been Lightning, because she is the queen of air combos, and they didn't give her Lightning element. I don't even think it's a sub-element. I feel like I've seen the lightning element a few times on a few of her attacks, but I'm not sure if that was just my eyes playing tricks on me or not. But anyways. Weak String. And last, it's kind of like Tweelimina's mirror thing where you can turn it. You can turn it easier than Tweelimina's, but I don't think it's as much range, and I'm not sure about damage. I don't really want to get into that. But, so yeah, the last hit, that's like really good because it's like Tweelimina's. So it's nice for just if you need to range out something, but you don't, because I mean, like, this doesn't really cover that much range when you kind of look at it top down. So yeah, that covers my range. And again, the damage isn't that great, but it's just if you want to get things out of your way. Okay, so now the strong attack. That will fill up a bar under her special attack gauge, which I will get into later. But the attack itself, you mostly only want to use it against giant bosses, because, I mean, it's like okay damage, but yeah, it's just really mediocre. But, I mean, it's pretty quick, so, and it does do really well against giant bosses. So, use that against giant bosses, but not really anything else. Unless you want to fill up the bar, then that's also a valid choice. Okay, so combo 2. Yes, combo 2. So, well, that alone breaks weak point gauges, but once you're in the air, you can also do other attacks. So, if you press the weak string, that's what she does, and then if you press strong attack, she comes crashing down. So, okay, well, personally, when you're in the air, you usually don't. Usually you only want to use the first weak hit because the other 2 weak hits afterwards kind of push enemies away, and that's kind of what you don't want to do because you use these for comboing, and pushing enemies away from you is kind of what you don't want to do when you're trying to combo stuff. So, yeah. Okay, now what the thing about the gauge is that a lot of people really ignore this. Well, not ignore this. The game doesn't explain it. It's terrible at explaining stuff. Is if you press the dodge button in midair, you actually use up the gauge and you can continue comboing. So if use your weak hit and then dodge, you can continue and do this again. And that's why she's like the queen of air combos. So if you have a fully maxed out gauge, she can stay in the air for quite a while. And when you use this, you kind of want to use it near the ground. Try not to fall because it's kind of awkward. But because enemies will mostly be near the ground, you want to kind of be near the ground too so you can actually hit them. But, so, combo 3. That's basically kind of like Toon Link's combo 3. It does okay damage. It's great at breaking weak point gauges. I would not recommend using it a whole lot or even at all if you don't have hasty attacks because it's really slow, and I don't know if you can dodge cancel. It's just not that great without hasty attacks, but with hasty attacks, yeah, it does really nice damage, and yeah, it's pretty much kind of like Toon Link's combo 3. Just not as useful. 4. Your other giant boss move, and then once you're in the air too, you can also do the same weak hit, strong attack, or weak hit, strong hit thing like with combo 2. So that one's more for keep clearing, but it's also great against giant bosses. So, and also just comboing in general, because since it knocks enemies into the air, but it also covers the wider range, as you can see. So that's also a very great attack. Okay, can these things just get out? Combo 5. That's your other keep clearing option. And it doesn't... It's kind of weird because it doesn't really hit in front of you that well. It only hits to the sides of you, kind of. Can you just... But yeah, there's enemies like right in front of me and it doesn't hit them. So it's still great against crowds. It's just be careful that things right in front of you pretty much won't get sucked in. It's really awkward. Also, another thing to note is when you're attacking with her, she doesn't turn very easily at all. Except, I mean, on that hit she does, but when she's doing her weak string, it's like, she feels really stiff, and I don't like that at all. Okay, now combo 6. Okay, that attack, the last hit alone, the damage is pretty much comparable to most standard special attacks. So that's really strong, is what I'm trying to say. And also, each hit that comes down, that rains down to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, or something like that. I wasn't counting. I'm just gonna say 10, but those 10 like streaks of light that come down, those also do quite a lot of damage as well. So that's really good. The thing is, you're completely vulnerable while using it. So you want to use that safely. Where's something in combo? Okay, I've been trying to say this for like the last 15 minutes, but okay, let me use me. Okay, well, what it was supposed to. Okay, combo 2 to combo 4 to combo 6 is a safe, reliable way to combo enemies into combo 6. Since it does a lot of damage, you do kind of want to hit enemies with it. It's just you don't want it to be unsafe. So, you know, combo 2, that's pretty safe. So pretty much once you start that, just remember not to actually do any of the aerial attacks. Yeah. You can hit enemies with it. Also, another thing is combo 6, it also fills up your aerial dodge bar, or whatever you want to call it. So, waste this time. Yeah, see that. There's no attack that just partially fills it up. It's strong attack and combo 6. Those two are the only attacks that fill in. They always fill it up all the way, no matter what. So yeah, basically with Medli, strong attack, combo 2, 4, 6 are mostly giant bosses. Combos 4, 5, and 6 are for crowds. 2, 4, 6 are for 1v1. And also kind of 3, but not so much. Oh, wow. He's nice. Well, there's King Dongo, just combo 6, combo 6. He's pretty easy. Not much detail there. So now, oh, well, he didn't die, but okay. Whatever. Work this time, please work. Finally, it worked. Okay. That only works with hasty attacks, and so far that's the only other giant boss I can see that works without hasty attacks. So, yeah. Combo 6 into combo 4. They said Manhandle. I'll give Manhandle another try, but probably won't work. Yeah. Yeah, maybe if you start a bit earlier, but I cannot, no matter what I do, that just does not seem to work. So, yeah, you can do King Dodongo no matter what. You can do Argrok if you have hasty attacks. Manhandla maybe if you have hasty attacks. And then Goma, it doesn't seem like you can do him. And, yeah, Ganon Imprisoned or Ganon Imprisoned. So, those are... that seems to be about it, I think. Yeah. The only other thing, I guess the only other thing to mention is that in Legends, apparently her weak point her weak point smash, not against giant bosses, but just against regular enemies in general, is really wonky, and it can sometimes throw enemies out of the tornado because Legends apparently doesn't know how to program a tornado. Or not Legends, but like doesn't know how tornadoes work. So yeah, sometimes enemies are thrown out of the weak point smash. I have nothing to say about that because there's not really anything you can do about that. That's just kind of luck and random. And also I don't have Legends, so I don't really know how that's caused or when it's caused anyways. So yeah, I guess just be aware of that. Overall, I don't think Medli is that great. She's decent, but maybe unless like there are some really good combos found out for her, she could be better, but she kind of struggles against giant bosses if she doesn't have special. And damage is kind of low. Her special attack doesn't really seem that useful. It's a bit underwhelming. The range is just meh, damage is meh, it's not really anything that useful. So that's kind of a shame. Yeah, you're much better off using Hylian Sword or Master Sword Link. Not Hylian Sword, no. Or Toon Link with a Light Sword. Those two are much better options, I think. She could be behind them, but that's like the highest she'll be. So, yeah, that's about it. Okay, bye.